guys, so I thought I would do a what I eat in a day video today. For those of you who are new to my channel, let me tell you about myself real quick. I am 21 weeks pregnant with my 8th child, and I get really sick when I'm pregnant. So diet-wise is so hard when I'm pregnant, and I was experimenting with keto, which helped with the nausea, but I didn't really feel great on it. And so I've been these past 3 days experimenting with vegan keto because I do feel good on vegan, just not when I'm pregnant. It's confusing, I know. So the last couple days I've been doing vegan keto and it's gone very well. I felt very good. And so I thought I would show you what I've been eating and give you some ideas for some vegan ketogenic meals. And for those of you who aren't familiar with what ketogenic is, it just means you're doing higher fat ratios. So my macros are about 70% fat, 20% protein, and 10% carbs. So let me show you what I'm eating today. All right, so this is my breakfast. And what this is flaxseed, hemp seed, and protein powder mixed with almond milk. And so I let it soak overnight, and what I'm going to do is add a little bit of coconut oil to this and mix it around, and this will actually be my breakfast. And oh, and I also added cinnamon to it for some flavor. I know it sounds weird, but it's really good. It's kind of like, it kind of reminds you of oatmeal just a little bit, and it's very filling and very satisfying. This is 60 grams of flaxseed, so it's quite a bit. So that is my breakfast. And in case you're wondering what protein powder I use, this is the protein powder. It's vegan, obviously, and raw. And I got it at Costco. So it's 110 calories per serving. I didn't use a full serving, so I have less than that. And it's only got 2 carbs, and one of those carbs is fiber, and it's got 22 grams of protein. And all the ingredients, like, really, it's amazing. I'm not going to read them all because that's quite a bit, but the profile of ingredients I thought was quite great with this protein powder. All right, so I did eat breakfast a lot earlier this morning because I'm not trying to force intermittent fasting while I'm pregnant, and so I really felt kind of just hungry this morning and not super great, and so that's why I ate right away. So I finished my breakfast by 8. It's 8:18 now, and I feel great. Like, that breakfast tasted great. It was filling. I have tons of energy now, and I feel really good. And this is Damon, and he just turned 1. Can you say hi? He's like, Mom, why aren't you feeding me? But nausea-wise, 0 nausea, none. Which when I do raw vegan when I'm pregnant, I am so nauseated, I am in my rocking chair all day dying. So that is a definite plus. So anyway, I'm gonna feed this little one now. So regardless of any diet that you're doing, I think it's important to get vitamin D, sunshine, every day. So we are outside in the sun, enjoying some fresh air. Hi, Damon. And apparently the deer are enjoying our lawn. So that's okay, we can share. We got plenty. Does it feel good to be in the sun? Yeah, we like it, huh? Feels good.
It's warm.
It is warm. Damon. Hi, Buka. All right, so it's 11:30, so I'm going to prep some food for lunch. I'm not going to be able to eat all of it before I have to leave again, but we'll just get it started. So these are some flax tortillas I made. I just mixed about 45 grams of flaxseed with like 1/4 of a cup of warm water, some seasonings, and I did more Mexican seasonings for these. And then I spread it out on my dehydrator trays, and I dehydrated them. And it made, I made quite a few. I mean, 45 grams made 2 of them. So I made a batch so they'd be ready, and they're nice and they're like crunchy, but they're not really hard to chew like sometimes rock crackers get where they're like really hard to chew. These are perfect. So let me show you what I'm going to put on it. Okay, so I put about half an avocado mashed up with some lemon juice on it. So it's about 50 grams. Let's see, 1 green olive sliced up, and 2 small grape tomatoes sliced up, and a sprinkle of garlic salt. And then I'm going to put some spinach leaves on top of it. It's about 5 grams of spinach, not very much. So that is my little tortilla, and I'm going to eat 2, maybe 3 of these for lunch. They are so good. Let me show you the crunch. Hold on. All right, so here it is. Okay. Like, Can you hear that? It's like, it's crunchy but not chewy. I love it. It's so good and very filling. Definitely should try it. All right, so it is 4:30 and now I'm gonna prep my dinner. So this is some extra firm tofu. And inside this bag, before I put it in there, I put 3 minced garlic cloves. I put in 2 tablespoons of tamari. I put in a dash of liquid smoke. And I put in a dash of this red hot sauce. So that's, just a minute. So that's what it's been marinated in. So I'm gonna put it on parchment paper and bake it in the oven and go from there. All right, so while the tofu is baking, I have it at 400. It'll probably take like 20 minutes. I'm prepping my salad. So this is spinach, romaine, and some green onions. And I'm going to put a tablespoon of this avocado oil on it. And a tablespoon of, I know this is in a separate jar, but this is MCT oil. And then I'm going to put a little bit of cucumber, a little bit of tomato, and 5 grams of this wakame seaweed. This stuff is really good. It's a great source of potassium, which is kind of hard to get in this diet. So, and it's also really, really super salty, and it's crunchy. So it gives you like the crunch and the salt, and it's a nice texture. So I'm going to dress this salad, and then I just have to wait for the tofu. And the amount of tofu I cooked is for 2 meals. So I'm going to use half of it, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. All right, so here's the salad without the tofu. So it looks yummy and delicious. And this stuff, like if you've never tried wakame, it's crunchy and very salty. Love it. And I just, after 12 minutes, I flipped the tofu over. It smells amazing. So I gave it 15 more minutes because it's still a little bit like soggy-ish. So, and I don't want it to be soggy. So we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so I just took the tofu out. It smells really, really good. And like texture-wise, it's like, it's not slimy anymore. That was a good marinade. That's yummy. It's not too spicy. That's good. That's tasty. All right, so I'm gonna put it on my salad and show you when I'm done. Okay, so I just took another bite. It was really good. And my kids just tried it. Do you like it?
Oh, yep. Yes.
They like it. And look, it's like, it almost looks like a chicken strip almost, doesn't it? That's kind of funny. And on the inside.
Or a burnt cheese stick. Oh,
yeah,
another.
that's what it's like. So, definitely a winner marinade. That was good. So, okay, so there's the salad. I like to chop it up in, bite-sized pieces when I eat it. So, yummy, yummy. So this is my dinner, and that will wrap up my what I eat in a day. I've drinking lots of water, more than a gallon of water. And if this doesn't fill me up, I will come back on and tell you. Oh, and I didn't tell you, at lunchtime I had 3 of the tortillas. So that is my day. If you guys want to know my calories and what all the macros came out to, just put a comment below and I will put that in a response. So have a great day, guys. Bye.